Yo, what is up everyone? Thank you so much for coming back for another video. If you're new here, my name is Dooley. I'm a graphic designer and a self-taught calligrapher. And in today's video is going to be about calligraphy inspiration, exploring different styles. And I want you to let me know which one of these styles that you like the most. I chose three different tools, let me show it correctly, that should be easy for you to find and purchase out of my tools that I use from time to time, but honestly I haven't used them in a while. But I wanted to show you the different styles that can come from them. And one quick thing about style is that calligraphy style or lettering style, whatever you want to call it, it is not something that you could find or buy and make it your own. Style comes from the more practicing you're doing, getting used to using your tools, and just being creative. And that said, let me show you the tools really quick. I got cola pen, and then I got the Tombow Furunosuke. Also, not being paid to promote any of these products. Let me get that out of the way. And then this would be like a ruling pen, whatever you want to call it. I bought this one from, let me do it so you could actually see it. I bought this one from Amazon. I believe I did. I don't know, I got it so long ago. It's like a drafting type of pen, and the ink is in between these two little plates. And now, for the fun part, let's get to the other part of the video. First one we're going to be showing is using the Tombow Furunosuke brush pen. Very affordable, very easy to use, very beginner friendly. And the first style is, I'm going to show you two different ways how you could, go about getting used to the pen. Is learning like the different pressure points of how to use it properly. So you want to get familiar with your tools, practice with them, because style is going to come the more you use the pen. So I'm going to, write out the word style. But before I write the word style, I'm going to show you what I mean about the different pressure points, and let's get to it. So here, go down thin. Because if you could you see how I changed it right here, where it is thick, thin, thin, thick, thick, thin, thin, thick, thin, and thick. This will help you a lot in regards to getting more comfortable using your tools, because therefore you will know how to use them. And I want to say that if you have a hammer, you know that you could do more with the hammer than just drive nails in. So now let's write the word style. I'm going to do two different styles. So you could go very quick, like that. So this is one style here. And then you could even take it further and write the S like this, and you see how the T is here. So if I, really get loose and wide with the letter S, then everything else should tuck in nice and neat and complemented, and not, be too tiny, be just right. And you see what I did here? I used this part of the Y to finish the E. So this is two different styles, and I could even do, I'm gonna do one more. So you got 1, 2, 3 different styles here off of one pen. This is not anything that's going to, make or break you, but this is what practice looks like, because you have to be willing to, hold on, that's a better angle. So as I was saying, it just shows you here that putting the time to practice in and really get creative, more than anything, just see how letters could bend and flow differently towards one another, and really just having fun with it. And now let's go ahead and switch to 2 different type of tools that you could use for calligraphy. I'm going to start with this one first, and then we're going to go to the ruling pen. These tools are very fun, and I haven't used this one in so long. There's freaking dust on it. Oh, there we go, so you can actually see it. Let's go ahead and get to it. In case you're wondering, Jostin, what type of ink are you using? This is the ink here. I believe it is Sumi ink. I don't remember, it's been a minute. But now, let's go ahead and get to it. First thing to know with using this type of tool to write calligraphy is that you could write it like this, like this, like this. I mean, you could even do it like this as well. This tool requires a good bit of practice, and there's even more creativity that you could have, like creativity and just overall fun that you could have using it. And I definitely recommend, if you're ever bored with the tool that you've been using and you want to venture into using something new and different, you can make one of these, and or you could order one that's made professionally. So I'm just going to dip it in the ink. And it also requires a lot of dipping, repeatedly. You hear that scratching noise? That is one of the fun things, about trying out different tools and using one of these Cola pens is really not meant to look nice and clean. You gotta have some fun with it, and just be careful also with ink splatters. You do not want to get ink on something that you will, oh, hold on, let me move the camera so you can see. You don't want to get ink on something that you will be upset about. Dude, let's do one more. I'm gonna grab another sheet of paper, because it's so much fun writing with a Cola pen. And it's really as if all of the restrictions that you probably learned or heard about with calligraphy, it's as if they are lifted and they do not matter anymore. What word should I write? And, you know, you could also even do Gothic calligraphy. I'll do you know, also another thing to take into consideration whenever you do use a cola pen, be careful if you use paper that is too thin, because it will eat through the paper and ruin whatever thing that you're writing on. I had to learn that. I have to clean this as well, because it's like this Sumi ink freaking sticks to whatever tool you're using. And now we're going to switch to the ruling pen, which is even more interesting to use because you really wouldn't think that something like this could be made for calligraphy. And you would just twist this knob here. Let me make sure you can see it. Here you can. You would twist this knob here and you could, you know, close it up tight or make it open more. And if you hold the tool differently, ooh, let's be careful with that. Just look at we got many different levels of thin thicknesses, clean, dirty, and just think of how much fun you could have. Just look at this. And then now I'm going to use it like an actual pen. But obviously, repeatedly dipping it. You know, let me know which pen you like the best, and or, you know, plan to purchase, and or if you have any already, let me know. Oh, that's so much fun. All right, let's go ahead and close this video out. So I don't want to move the tripod because I don't want to risk hitting the ink here. Knowing me, it may happen. But anyhow, I want to say thank you all so much for checking out this video, hanging out with me for this allotted amount of time that you have available, and vice versa. So remember, Tombow Furunosuke brush pen, and then the cola pen, and then we got the ruling pen. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment below, let me know what your thoughts were about this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.